Hey guys, Emer99 here and welcome back to Lotto Specialized Career Mode, episode number 26. We're back off a very important episode as we've raced Ronde and Paris-Roubaix in the last episode. If you missed it, make sure to check it out. But today, following the Cobble Classics, it is time for Ardennes. Last year we were crowned winner in La Flèche Wallonne with Lennart van Eetveld. Let's see if we can replicate a result like that in this episode. But before getting into racing, we have one point to address. It was Specialized who offered us a contract renewal as a secondary sponsor. As mentioned, it is an increase from 3 million to 4 million a year. If I try to make Specialized number one, the game doesn't allow me to do, as Lotto wants to be the main sponsor. I've got around this by putting Lotto into second place, and somehow it works. And we get more money. The team would be called Specialized Lotto. I don't think that would be a big deal. I mean, Lotto wants to be the main sponsor, but I really don't know what to expect here. Can I confirm that? Oh, I can. So there we go. We have accepted the offer, and in the projections, now it's Specialized Lotto. We can still change it till next year, but yeah, I'll just take... Oh, wait. Now I can't change it again. Now I can't change it again. No. Oh, I just lost myself €1 million by just playing around. Anyway, let's keep it realistic. Lotto should be our main sponsor anyway. And who knows, when Lotto is happy, they will also present us with more money come the end of the season. So maybe we're not losing that much at all. Also, quick check on the finances tab. It shows that we are scheduled to have some leftover money. So let's go back to the facilities tab and spend some of it again. So looking at the projection, we should have 400k available to us. What I'd like us to do is to get this optimization chain processing 2, which is a 525,000 euro investment, gives +2 on primary attributes and prologue for our whole team. And after that, we'll still have 2.6 million in our bank account. I think this is a sensible investment, so let's click and purchase that. Anyway, let's get back to the racing. We had Ronde van Limburg between Paris-Roubaix and Brabantse Pijl. The result for that was 7th place for Stefan de Schuitenaar. Quite hard race with a 20 rider group sprinting in the end. Jonas Abrahamsen taking an impressive win. And next up is Brabantse Pijl, basically a preparation for Ardennes. Last year was a very fun race with Narvaez, Evenepoel and Pogačar fighting it out. And this year is no different, as Pogačar and Evenepoel participate in this edition as well. For our team, Lennart van Eetveld is not racing this one, while Big Race Yeno, off the back of a tiring Paris-Roubaix, is also in the lineup. So we've got 28 kilometers to go. Oh my god, that's Pogačar and Evenepoel and Girmay attacking. Wait, really? With that many riders in the flat? I did not see that coming, but I have totally missed that move myself. I was sleeping there basically, but yeah, Evenepoel decides to go early with Tadej Pogačar, but yeah, the peloton is just way too big. This is just not gonna work. I mean, you guys didn't even attack on the hill, but Timo Kielich is one of the riders that are feeling well, and I think we should follow the attack of Kristen with our riders here. Antoine Lehaut from the breakaway is caught. We've got Domestiques ourselves, so we're feeling good. That's Niels Pollitt now coming to the front. Yeah, I mean, let's settle down, guys. 23 kilometers still to go. So with 11 kilometers to go, I'm waiting for an attack of Tadej Pogačar soon, and there it is. There's the attack of Pogačar. Now, we're gonna follow Blackmore and Van Hils here with Kielich. Evenepoel's the first rider to follow Tadej. No surprise there. Let's use our energy gel with 8 kilometers to go. It is a cat and mouse game once again. Evenepoel attacks next time and Pogačar follows. We're also right in the wheels here, following the attack of Remco Evenepoel. 3.6 kilometers to go. We have downhill now. It will be an uphill sprint. Let's go 99 with 1.5 kilometers to go with Arjen Leijvens. Let's sprint with Leijvens. Kielich in the wheel. Leijvens. Now goes Kielich around the corner. It is against Pogačar. Kielich against Pogačar. Tadej Pogačar is gonna win. Kilich gets a brilliant second place. But we were so close to beating Tadej Pogačar there. If this is a sign of things to come later in the episode, I'll happily take it. Going head to head against Tadej Pogačar, Timo Kilich gets us a brilliant second place. So to remind ourselves, our big goal for this episode is to get top 3 in Liège-Bastogne-Liège. But Liège-Bastogne-Liège is the last race of the Ardennes trilogy, starting off with Amstel Gold Race in Netherlands. Kilich showed that he can go head to head in Tadej Pogačar, but Amstel Gold Race is a much difficult parcours. He has expected +3 RDC, and our Ardennes leaders Lennart van Eetvelt and Ilan van Wilder also make the roster this time. And checking the favorites, Tadej Pogačar is not on the list. Mathieu van der Poel, Tom Pidcock and Jonas Vingegaard, the main favorites. That is the shock of the episode. Tadej Pogačar, after doing the Cobbled Classics, is skipping the Ardennes for his big goal, Tour de France. He'll be featuring later in the episode in Tour de Romandie. Will probably be kicking our ass. But before that, I want to thank you for your continuous support on the episodes. Make sure you like the video and comment down below. Just a hint, we're coming close to 1st of May, which is the dossier section. So, if you've got any riders that you want us to see in Lotto Specialized, fire them away. But now, time for Amstel Gold Race. So we join at 80 kilometers to go. Lennart van Eetvelt is our main leader with Timo Kilich, who has a +3 today. We haven't seen any attacks from Peloton yet, but that is probably about to change. And the world champion Mathieu van der Poel really wants to secure a victory in this one. And with his stats, we can't rely on waiting for the final climb today. We gotta be more aggressive if we want to cause an upset. So, and there it is. Attack by Jonas Vingegaard, that is. Attack by Jonas Vingegaard. First attack of the day. Morgado counters it. Shall we get Ilan van Wilder to join that? Is there a climb here? It is a small climb, but I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, I want to be aggressive, but there is a difference between being aggressive and being a little bit dumb. And now more attacks. I think that's Van der Poel. Let's not follow that with Kilich. Let's follow it with Ilan van Wilder. There goes Schachmann. We can follow that. Van der Poel is in our wheel right now. Let's try to attack with Van Wilder. Van der Poel follows us. And here we're still with 6 riders. So we're not losing anything. Van Wilder is not our leader with a 0 race day condition. We're just countering the move because all the favorites are attacking. Van der Poel with a counter attack. Now trying to drop us. But we still have some energy to not be dropped by Van der Poel this early, it seems. And I think it's a good time to bridge to that group. We can attack with both. We don't need to. There's an attack at the front by Nerurkar. And everyone's back once again. Nerurkar attacks. I can basically say everything is back together. So we obviously got to pay a bit more attention in the climbs. And some of it coming right now. We've got 3 climbs in a row. And we have 4 riders to the front. IJzerbosweg is a quite steep climb. Panther comes to the front. Lennart van Eetvelt is here. Can we try and attack maybe? Yeah, let's try and attack with Lennart van Eetvelt at the IJzerbosweg. And let's stop with everyone. And there goes Van Eetvelt. Van Eetvelt attacks. React by Skelmose. But we are here with Ionis Aguirre. He surely will not work with us. And ahead is Magnus Sheffield. He's a pretty good rider. Behind though, we've got attacks. Vingegaard and Van der Poel's attack mean that Lennart van Eetvelt might be caught, but honestly, Timo Kilich is the best feeling rider for us, so that's who I'm saving for the last kilometers of the race. Now we are here at the Kuytenberg. Again, very steep climb. Timo Kilich is struggling here. Van Eetvelt tried to follow Van der Poel. Well, he neutralized it somewhat. And now comes Kilich. Okay, everything's neutralized once again. But we have 46 riders in the peloton. So we're trying to get a breather here, but it's not possible. We've got attacks after attacks. Vingegaard and Mathieu van der Poel at the front of the race. Kilich is going to be alone in the last 10 kilometers, or it feels that way. but we have to follow the moves with him. Otherwise, we might miss the move that wins the race. So, Kilich, we have to take the risk. Okay, this is actually the final Cowberg, and now we are with Kilich following Healy. Morgado attacks. Morgado, we're following Morgado with Timo Kilich. Healy is also here. And right now we're at a group of 24 riders. The pace slows once again. This is going to be a very exciting last lap in Amstel Gold Race. 15 kilometers to go. So 10Ks to go, 19 riders, and it's an attack by Skelmose, which Van der Poel hesitates to follow at first glance. And Skelmose has a gap of 20 seconds. Van der Poel reacts now. Let's get the energy gel with 8 kilometers to go. Healy tries to get to the wheel of Skelmose, but we still have the final climb. Bemellerberg starting here. And we're following the wheel of Vingegaard. Vingegaard seems completely cooked. 6.5 to go. Let's attack with Kilich. It's now or never. Let's attack with Kilich, and we're going to be catching Skelmose. Let's get to the wheel of him. He's going to work with us. Let's work with Skelmose. And that's 40 seconds. The rest of the riders are looking at each other. It's going to be between Skelmose and Kilich for the victory. We have to follow Skelmose. We can get him at the sprint. We've got 76 sprints, 6 more than Skelmose. We can win Amstel Gold Race here. Last 2 kilometers, the gap is over a minute. Oh my god, this is so close. This is so close. 1.5, 1.3. I've got no red energy. 1 kilometer to go. Last corner. Let's sprint 600 meters. Kielich's gonna outsprint Skelmose, and Kielich's gonna win. Kilich wins Amstel Gold Race. What a victory! We've done it! I don't remember how many years since Lotto have won Amstel Gold Race or an Ardennes Classics, apart from this career of course, but Timo Kilich is the winner. Flèche Wallonne last year, Amstel Gold Race this year, Liège-Bastogne-Liège when? That's a big question, but it's time to celebrate this victory because it is definitely a surprise. Timo Kilich with 74 hill, but with a +3, with the right fitness peak, he was able to win Amstel Gold Race. Well, that felt quite amazing. Now it's time for La Flèche Wallonne, a race with different dynamics, ending in the steep climb of Mur de Huy. Lennart van Eetveld is the defending champion, and we're going up against Remco Evenepoel, Davide Piganzoli, and Thibaut Nice. So 46 kilometers to go. You might see that the variant is a little bit different. We still have 2 times the Huy in the last 30 kilometers. And yeah, Healy, Vingegaard, Hirschi, once again, we've got some early attackers. Thibaut Nice also attacking early. We've also got plenty of strong riders in the first group that is a minute ahead. So Krop's doing a good job neutralizing the moves. We've got Jonas Vingegaard trying to break away, but he can't. We got Tronchon Benoit and Tobias Halland Johannessen at the front. That is a very, very nice situation for us. Now our riders at the front. We've got Mur de Huy in 4 kilometers. And here we are in Mur de Huy. Let's see if this variant, Mur de Huy, is as steep as it should be. Starts off 13%, then up to 16, 17, and 18%. Yep. It is very steep, doesn't matter the variant. Mur de Huy is Mur de Huy, and then we have a sprinting opportunity in the last 300 meters. So that's the recon done. And meanwhile, trying to keep up with the riders, we are losing Domestique. Simone Gualdi out of red bar now. Arjen Leijvens, Van Wilder, and Victor Seunens towards the back of the group. But peloton all together with 20 kilometers to go. So we've got a steep climb coming here. I think I'm going to plan an attack with Arjen Leijvens, and Ilan van Wilder will be in the wheel. So Leijvens goes, Van Wilder is in the wheel. Lennart van Eetveld, you are also trying to follow that move, but our main attack will come from Ilan van Wilder at this penultimate climb just to shake things up a little bit. Van Eetveld is at the group, but no, this attack will not change anything. At least some riders are more tired now. Van Eetveld, let's just save energy and be there in the final sprint. Mur de Huy sprint coming up. Here we go, 2 kilometers to go. We go 99 with Timo Kilich for the positioning here. That is Narvaez and Kristen. 1.2 to go. Let's sprint with Kiely. This could be a victory for us. Victor Sönens is going to launch Lennart van Eetveld. Let's wait. 500 meters to go. Van Eetveld's going to sprint. Skelmose towards our right. It is so close. We went too early. We're going to get passed by Skelmose. No. The double was really close, but we get third place. Damn, I was a little bit too eager to attack there, and that's a mistake. That costs us badly. So it is time for the fourth monument of the season, Liège-Bastogne-Liège. We're still looking for our first monument victory. Can it come today after promising results the previous two Ardennes Classics? And I just want to mention that the course is again different from the real variant as we're in season 2. This one ends in Côte d'Ans and Côte de Saint-Nicolas. So it is one of the older version. And honestly, I'm not as confident as I would be here. We've got Lennart van Eetveld on a -2. That scraps any chance of victory for him. Ilan van Wilder, though, gets a +1. That means he's got 80 hills and 78 stamina. I think that's going to be our leader for today. Victor Sönens with a +3 is our wildcard. But what I'm fearing is happening because we don't have a strong team coming into the last 50 kilometers of this race. We've got 3 domestiques, but mainly Victor Sönens is going to be the rider that helps Ilan van Wilder the most today. So come on, Sönens. Come to the front in Côte de la Redoute, which starts now. It is 1.8 kilometers. Sönens at the front. That is an attack. No, it's not an attack. Shall we go with Sönens and see how the people react? Yeah, let's do that. Let's attack with Sönens, and Van der Poel follows us directly. Let's make Van der Poel sandwich here. Sönens, Van der Poel, and we've got a gap of 40 seconds here. But I can't attack with Van Wilder. We gotta use Sönens and work with Evenepoel and Van der Poel. This is the main group of the race. But the peloton, just 25 seconds with Pidcock chasing us. So this 5-rider group is about to be caught. So once again, we're back all together. And I have spent Sönens' energy badly here. Victor Sönens will lead us in Rochefoucauld as well. Then he'll probably say goodbye to the group. Victor Sönens, that's the attack of Jonas Vingegaard. Vingegaard attacks. Pidcock is the rider following right now. Sönen tries to lead us. Come on, go 99. And yep, that's good. That's good. Skelmose attacking. I think let's wait. Let's wait. We've got just a tiny bit more uphill. And yeah, there's an attack by Remco Evenepoel. We're nearly dropping out of the group. Please don't. Come on, Van Wilder. Oh my god, our energy is absolutely in shambles. Ooh, this is not looking good for a podium. This is definitely not looking good for a podium. We have to move to the front with Ilan van Wilder here. They're attacking at the flat section, which is good news. Let's go 85 to follow the wheels, and we have to follow the attacks in the climb itself. The last 2 climbs with 7 kilometers to go. Skelmose, the first one to go. Let's follow that. Come on, Van Wilder. Perfect position. We have to go 99, but nope. We're completely cooked. And there goes Remco Evenepoel with the attack. We are dropped from the group with 5.8 kilometers to go. We attacked early on, and this time it was a mistake. And it is our ex-rider, Maxim van Hils, left Lotto in 2024, I think, or 2025. He is trying to win in Côte d'Ans here. Here is Maxim van Hils. Let's focus on Ilan van Wilder, but no, this is not the race for us. Let's see who's going to win. It is very close. Can Maxim van Hils hold on? Or is it going to be Mathieu van der Poel? Maxim van Hils takes a Liège-Bastogne-Liège. And at last, it was way too difficult for us. It was just not our day. 4 out of 5 monuments are complete in the season, and we've just made the podium once. But still, can be pretty happy with the 2 big victories we've got, Gent-Wevelgem and Amstel Gold Race this season. In terms of sponsor objectives, we failed one of our goals massively, and Specialized is not happy. They're down to 122, but I've signed with them already, so, I mean, I don't lose much at this moment. That's quite the exciting classic season behind us. Now to focus on another big goal of us, the Giro d'Italia. And Tour de Romandie is our main preparation race for Giro d'Italia. To remind, our super talent Jarno Vidar will be our GC leader at the Giro d'Italia, and we're expecting a top 5 from him. And this is the perfect opportunity to compare ourselves with other GC riders such as Primož Roglic, Matthias Skelmose and Tadej Pogačar. And it starts off with a 4.1 kilometer hilly prologue. Stage 2 is a flat finish, stages 3 and 5 are the mountain top finishes, and in stage 4 we've got another hilly time trial. So Vidar is underway, with the time trial being just 4 kilometers and a hill in the middle. We're gonna spend our red bar in this climb right here, going 92 right now, hitting 40 kilometers at 8%. Vidar looking very strong. Now time for the downhill. Let's recover a little bit, and the last 500 meters are flat. Perstrand Hagenes is first. Let's try to beat that. Come on, Jarno Vidar. What's the time gonna be? In the end, it is first place by 1 second. Tarling is not a puncher, but he still beats us by 4 seconds. And now Matthias Skelmose and Pogačar will be next up. Skelmose also beats us, he's the leader. And here is Tadej Pogačar. Even Stefan Küng has beaten us in this time trial due to the flat section. Tadej Pogačar is gonna win by 4 seconds. He's the leader of Tour de Romandie, no surprises there. Vidar ends 5th and Ilan van Wilder 8th, a good start to Romandie. Stage 2 is a hilly parcours with a flat finish. I have Aldo Tayo, who's on a fitness peak, so if he can survive, he'll be the favorite for the sprint. So with 34 kilometers to go, we're at the final climb right now. Aldo Tayo doing his best right now to survive. The breakaway has a minute, but Ineos really want to make this race hard for their guy, which is AJ August and Josh Tarling. I think Tarling wants to win this stage. Pause, last 800 meters. Come on, Aldo. Come on, Aldo. You have a +3, to be honest. Still mega job with that 59 mountain to stay in the peloton, and I think he will. So with 5 kilometers to go, we've got different attacks, but there are also decent sprinters. I see Matthew Brennan here, and Pogačar is following that. Let's try to get Brennan's wheel with 5 kilometers to go. Ilan van Wilder also at the front. Jarno Vidar also at the front. We don't want to be caught by any split. No, is that Brennan attacking? No. Tayo, don't follow him. Don't follow him. Don't follow him. 3 kilometers to go. Let's get to the wheel of Sam Bennett, who has a sprint train. And that is good. 2.8. Nah, Tayo's not going to have the energy for this. Aldo Tayo will not have the energy for this, and he's out of energy with 1.5 kilometers to go. And winner of the stage is going to be a sprinter. Casper van Ouden wins. That is a chance missed with Aldo Tayo, and the peloton actually broke into pieces a little bit, but no damage for us. Right, in the meantime, we have hit May the 1st, which means it is time for dossier points. And after finishing 4th in the world rankings last year, you would hope that more riders will be interested in joining us. And oh my god, Remco Evenepoel is interested in joining Lotto Specialized. He's currently on 200k a month, so I'm not sure I can afford it, but it is worth a try. But first, I'm focusing on contract renewals because Arnaud Delis and Lennart van Eetveld, their contracts are expiring at the end of the season, and I want to renew with both of them. So that leaves us with 20 dossier points, but we need a Classics leader in our team. When it comes to Northern Classics leader, our options are limited. Yevgeny Fedorov has 79 cobbles, but he can't climb. He's 26 years old, while Stefan Bissiger and Florian Vermeersch are 78 cobbles. Vermeersch have 73 hill with good secondaries. He could be an option. He's also Belgian. And Jasper Stuyven is a name that we fought very hard last season to sign. If we look at younger options, Tibor Del Grosso at the age of 22 can be the rider. He's got 5.5 star Northern Classics potential and already on 76 cobbles with 75 hills. I think he's the ideal profile to be our cobbles leader in the future. While Madis Michels is another wildcard, has beaten us quite a lot, but his profile is very similar to Arnaud Delis as he's mainly a sprinter. So with all of this considered, I want to add Tibor Del Grosso as in our dossier points. He's already 76 to 99% interested. So I think for these remaining 17 points, I'm going to gamble and put Remco Evenepoel on our dossiers list. If you guys see Remco Evenepoel as a potential investment that we can try, then I'll put my dossiers. If you guys don't want to see it, then I'll remove him next time out. Currently, you can see the shortlists I have made for each main attribute right now, so you can pause the video, have a look, and let me know who do you want to see in Lotto Specialized next year. We've got plenty of talent available in the market, so I need your input. So after all these shenanigans, back to Tour de Romandie. Stage 3 is the mountain stage, ending in Morgins. And we've got Monte de Chouex before as well, so the climbs start with 25 kilometers to go. And we've got quite the rapid start here. Jarno Vidar is using Milan Doni right now, not in a great position. Roglic and Tadej Pogacar at the front of the group. 2 kilometers to the first climb, then we'll have a little breather, then we go to the final climb. So here we go at the final climb. Morgin is here and Tadej Pogacar is moving to the front. Let's go to the front as well. Oh my god, Pogacar launches with 8 kilometers to go. We have got the teammates, so we should be able to use them. Here is Gualdi working right now, but now more attacks. Kras, Yates, Roglic, there are like 200 meters ahead of me right now. I need to go faster, but there's still 5 kilometers to go, and my energy will not allow me to do that, so we'll work our way up to the front slowly but surely here. Come on, we're faster than this, we're faster than this. Are we dropping? Oh my god. Is Vidar dropping right now? There's still 5 kilometers. It flattens out through the end, so let's actually go 93 and try to follow this group. I don't want Vidar to get dropped right now. Come on, Jarno. Come on, Jarno. Come to the front. And we're following the riders, but Van Wilder is feeling much better here. Van Wilder is feeling much better here just for the sake of this race. I mean, this is a Giro preparation. We're going to work for Ilan Van Wilder, it seems. Come on, Jarno. Come on, Jarno. Get us back to the front. 91 right now with 2.8 kilometers to go. He's got no red energy left. So we need to use Ilan Van Wilder. He's going to drop Jarno. And let's get to the wheel of Simon Yates right now. Can we get the podium here? Skelmose seems out of reach. Bizio and O'Connor seem out of reach. I think this is going to be a fifth place for Ilan Van Wilder. Not the way I was expecting it to go. Tadej Pogacar wins, no surprise, but Ilan Van Wilder finishes 5th. Jarno Vidar is going to be outside the top 10. Here's the new GC. Ilan Van Wilder moves up to 3rd, but Jarno Vidar drops 6 places to 11th. Today had a lot of flat kilometers, and that 67 flat is our main problem right now. We have fixed the time trial, but that flat remains an issue. Stage 4 is a longer time trial, and Ilan Van Wilder has 75 time trial and Jarno Vidar 73. We should have no difficulties achieving a top 10 today. So we have to focus on 2 riders at the same time, but shouldn't be a big of an issue as we have to go 85 until that climb starts. Then we'll go up to 90 and then it's downhill afterwards, so not an issue. So there goes Vidar and he starts climbing now. Let's move it up to 88, 89 through this section. Okay, apparently Brandon Rivera is leading this time trial. Last 700 meters for Jarno Vidar. Across the line it is going to be... Okay, 1st place! I didn't know about that. And Ilan Van Wilder starts climbing right now. Let's go 87, bit more cautious on that one. And on the second part we can hammer it with Ilan Van Wilder. So there we go, final kilometer in this climb for Ilan Van Wilder. Let's go 89 right now. I think I should have done much more at the bottom, but let's go, let's go, let's go. Ilan Van Wilder is 4th, and that is to Roglic and AJ August. Pogacar and Skelmose. Oh my god, Skelmose absolutely smashed that time. And we're trying to downhill as fast as possible with Ilan Van Wilder and Tadej Pogacar on another level. Now we go to Sion. Joshua Tarling currently leading. Jarno Vidar is in 4th place and we're catching up. I don't know who that is. That is Leo Bizio in the downhill as well. Ilan van Wilder across the line. It is first place as well. So 14 seconds with Skelmose. What's it going to be? He's going to beat us by 11 seconds. And Tadej Pogačar will beat us by 29 seconds. So Pogačar makes it 3 stage wins, I think. Yes. And we keep our third place with Ilan van Wilder. Jarno Vidar moves up to 9th. But stage 5 is the Queen stage with 3 first category climbs ending in Villars-sur-Olonne. This should be more towards Vidar's cup of tea, so hoping for a better result from him. But unfortunately, with Jarno Vidar getting a -2 today, that won't be the case. So with just 31 riders remaining, all fireworks will come at the final climb, Barbelos-Villars. Let's see what we can do against Tadej Pogačar and Matthias Skelmose, who looks very sharp today. So there I am at the front. I don't want to miss the attacks today. We've got domestiques here, and Jarno Vidar is going to be one of those. So I'm going 85 right now, putting the pressure on other riders in this group, and some are dropping. Matthew Brennan still in this group. And I think there goes Pogačar. There goes Tadej Pogačar. Wait, I followed with Marty, but following with Marty doesn't let me follow with Ilan van Wilder, so stop that. Let's go 89 with Ilan van Wilder and continue following this attack. Pogačar have went clear with 9 kilometers to go, but we are counter-attacking now. I mean, not attacking literally, but we're losing our red bar. And now goes Skelmose. Now goes Skelmose and Primož Roglic. We've got Sönen still here. 8 kilometers still to go, and now we're not in a favorable position. Jarno Vidar dropping before Victor Sönens after being protected all day. Vidar, you need to be better in Giro d'Italia because that Grand Tour is no joke. And right now what I see is Primož Roglic still at the front. We are here in this group with Dalby, AJ August. 5 kilometers to go. Surely we've got something left in the tank. So it flattens out after here, and there goes AJ August. We gotta follow his move. AJ August tries to attack. Ben O'Connor also here. It flattens out, but we got no red bar left. I think we're gonna stick with this group, and we're gonna catch Primož Roglic, who've made a great attack afterwards. Anyway, we're passing Roglic. We're fighting for the podium, but we don't have much to sprint right now. Well, the stage is won by Cepeda from the breakaway. Pogačar and Skelmose finish. And we're going to sprint for the minor places here. It is going to be 5th place out of GC contenders and 8th overall. I think we're going to keep our 3rd place. So Cepeda wins that one from the breakaway. Van Wilder finishes in the favorites group. But moral of the story, unfortunately, Jarno Vidar hasn't shown good promises in this Tour de Romandie. We know that we're going to finish Tour de Romandie in the podium. 3rd place for Ilan van Wilder, who was feeling good. Now can we wrap it up with a stage win with an uphill sprint in Geneve? Aldo Tayo will be our man, but he's no puncher himself. So here are the terrain wars right now. Ilan van Wilder trying to make a good lead out for Aldo Tayo. Meanwhile, my riders are getting dropped. Oh, I didn't even see this, but you know. 15th place, blah blah, it's not important. Anyway, back to the front. Ilan van Wilder is in the wheel of Matthew Brennan. There's Koy behind him, so we're kind of blocking him, but just trying to follow the trains. We've got no red energy left, so I don't think we're gonna be able to secure a good result here. Van Wilder tries his best with 1.4 kilometer to go. Aldo Tayo, oh my god, that's a crash by AJ August though. That is a crash by AJ August. That could have big implications in the GC, but he's behind us anyway. So it is going to be a win for Molano. And yeah, very, very messy stage in Tour de Romandie. Well, AJ August lost time and 3 positions, but that's not going to change the GC. Ilan van Wilder 3rd, and Jarno Vidar loses another position to 16th. So that was a roller coaster of an episode, Ardennes and Romandie, and it's time to plan our transfers as well. Next episode, we're going to have our first Grand Tour of Season 2. Looking forward to that one. I'm sure you guys are as well. So keep liking and commenting the videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.